Hey single ladies, how are you guys doing today? Hope everything got prepared for closing as we talked about last week, being ready to get closed and getting movers scheduled and utilities set up and change of address forms done and all of that good stuff. Well, we are at the end of this series right now as I know it. But with my clients, I'm of course their realtor for life. So even after the closing table, if they have questions or family members that they want to refer me to or friends or whatever the case, I tend to stick around well beyond the closing table. So now we're going to talk about kind of just what happens at the closing table. So remember I told you to be prepared to at least budget about 45 minutes to an hour of your time for closing. By now, you know exactly how much money you have to bring to closing. You know how those funds have to be delivered to the title company, whether it's by wire or cashier's check. You're very comfortable with all that. And now it's time to show up to the closing table and get signed. So they typically would like you to bring your current driver's license, and they'll take that right away. Most realtors, I know I do if I am physically able to be there, I'm there at the closing table with my clients just in case questions come up or what have you. Sometimes the lender can be there as well. Typically, you're not closing with the seller on the opposite side of you. Here in Texas, the seller typically closes or signs at a different time, and the buyers will sign at a different time. So usually it's just myself, my client, and the title person who's actually doing the closing for us. So in the closing, they will go over all of the documents that you will sign, from your promissory notes to making sure everything was still correct on your lender application. But they will read to you or explain to you what you're signing as you are signing it, so that you're not just in there blind signing a bunch of paperwork. So once that happens and your lender's money has been wired over, or your funds have come over, the lender's funds, which is the other part of the mortgage, will be coming over to the title company. Once you've signed everything and the lender has looked over everything and made sure all the signatures are there and all the forms are correct, then guess what? You are considered closed and funded. And when you're closed and funded, unless there's a temporary lease out there, which sometimes those happen, but unless you're closed and funded, you are ready to take possession of your house, meaning you get keys. The home is officially yours as of that point. That's why it was good to get your utilities and everything set up as of that date, because now you're an official homeowner. And oh gosh, I wish I had like balloons to like drop out of the sky and all of that. But you know, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you'll get to see those happy closing day moments that I share with some of my clients that have closed with me. And oh, what a feeling. So pat yourselves on the back, single ladies. You did an awesome job from the very beginning to now being at the closing table, buying your first home. You are ready to move in. And here are a few other tips, honestly, a few other tips for my single ladies. Keep everything. So if somebody works on your home or you get repairs done, become a expert record keeping. I always tell my clients to get a binder. If I don't give you one at closing, get one to keep all of your home documents in. Anything related to your home, from repairs to title information, keep all of that in one convenient place. Some of my clients are really savvy and they scan everything in and save it to Dropbox or somewhere, you know, so they have a digital copy as well as a paper copy. The main thing is that you have accurate records of everything that's going on in your home. When you go to sell your home, because most of the time you're in your first home, 5 to 7 years. I've had clients that have even moved as soon as that because life happens, family changes, and so forth. So when you're ready to sell, you want to have all of your records straight of what you've done to the house, who did the work, any warranty information that was provided. So keep all of those notes. Get yourself on a home maintenance schedule. And by that I mean making sure that the HVAC is serviced twice a year, making sure that your ductwork is cleaned, you know, however often that needs to be cleaned. doing, winterization when it's time, checking around your pipes and making sure insulation and things like that are good. Getting on a lawn maintenance. If you have a lawn, you could have a townhome and all that's taken care of for you. But if you have a lawn, getting on your maintenance for your lawn and all that good stuff. Keep a home record book and a home record or home maintenance calendar so that you protect your investment. That's what keeps your investment working well over the years and looking nice. And now it's your home though. So treat it as such. And I was so happy to bring this series to you guys. This is my first time bringing a series, and it all started because I had to kill a bug in my own home. And I don't know what made me think, you know what? I killed the bug on my own. I need to tell ladies that they can buy homes on their own too. And it's no sweat, especially if you have a fabulous realtor like myself to handhold and guide you through the entire process. So I'm proud of you single ladies. There'll be more videos to come for all sorts of things real estate, but this was my first series that I did just for you all because single ladies, y'all are out there buying. So congratulations. I hope all works out in your home. And remember, I'm your realtor for life. So if you have questions, comments, want to get together for a buyer consult, whatever the case, then please don't hesitate to call, click, email. I am right here for you. All right. See you guys on the next video, which will be who knows what, because single ladies, that's the end of our series.